Well, for the latest on the Florida shootings investigation, viewers Ramon Taylor joins me live via Skype from Orlando. Hello, Ramon.
Hi, Vincent.
Now, first, tell us what else is emerging as far as the investigations are ongoing regarding this guy.
Well, as far as we know right now, Omar Sadiq, he is U.S. born, of Afghani descent. We're learning a lot from his coworkers, from his ex-wife, as you heard before, of the kind of dangerous attitudes that he portrayed before. So we're learning a lot about his character. Again, in sort of spilling a lot of words of hatred towards the LGBT community, racism. That's those sort of aspects. And so right now we're just underway to see whether he's actually self-radicalized, whether he had any legitimate ties to the so-called Islamic State. This is an FBI investigation that will go on for some time.
And we know that he had been questioned by FBI officials before, but they couldn't find anything to pin him down with, right?
That's right. It's a very interesting scenario. It's probably not the only case that's like that. I mean, this is somebody who was a suspected terrorist or on the terror watch list for a time, was investigated by the FBI not once but twice in 2013 and 2014, and yet because he ultimately was found not to be a legitimate threat, he was able to go out and purchase firearms at the end of the day.
But again, also it's because he's a U.S. citizen. He's just one of the many U.S. citizens who can go out and purchase again. There was nothing to stop him from doing so, right?
That's exactly right. And so what you end up happening is you have a guy who has hatred filled in his heart and ultimately carries a handgun and an AR-15, which is an assault-type rifle, and is able to carry that into a nightclub.
Now, besides what we know, what is it that officials want to know, to establish, as we wait now to hear more from them?
Well, again, we're trying to find out whether these ties to the Islamic State are indeed legitimate. On the other hand, we're just at this point trying to find out more information on the actual victims. You know, it's very important at this time to keep the focus on those who lost their lives. It's easy to get caught up in all of the attention of who this man was, when really the people that we need to be remembering are those whose lives were lost and whose names are just emerging this morning. Again, over just about a dozen or so names of those killed were still not released as of this morning. So we've seen a lot of grieving families who just want to find out the ultimate fate of their loved ones.
And indeed, you've been there not such a long time, but do the people in Orlando really care too much about the politics around all those issues, or what are they saying?
Politics right now is for D.C., it's for the campaign trail. Here in Orlando, we've seen an immense show of support from both politicians, from the people of this town, of this city, excuse me. We've seen an outpouring of donations, blood donations, lines that have gone on for blocks. At one point, 600 people in line to try to donate blood to those that are still hospitalized, which we've heard there are about 6 that are still in grave condition. So there's a lot there are many shows of support and love right now, and it has to keep going. There are so many that are still in need of that kind of support right now.
Well, we'll keep watching. Ramon, thank you very much for your reporting.
Thank you.
That's viewers Ramon Taylor reporting live via Skype from Orlando in Florida.